Hey everybody, Shay here. Welcome back to another blind let's play of Steins Gate. We are legitimately playing blind now. Welcome back, welcome back. We are on this one here, about 4 hours in. Okay, this is our PC for communal use among lab members. It still uses an old CRT monitor, so it looks ancient. But don't let its looks deceive you. Our computer whiz, Daru, scrounged up some parts and made some mods to it. Oh, did he? In any case, I don't spend much time on it. I mostly use it to update the Future Gadget Laboratory's homepage, check my email, visit news sites, and browse at channel. I wonder if the new tutor is still posting. The new tutor. This is definitely all new. Here we go. Okay, I see that everyone would like to know about my time machine. I'm happy to explain. Just so you know, it's impossible to reproduce its current technology. Certain critical components won't exist until CERN invents them in 2034. Time travel works by altering gravity. Basically, you can think of it as using the twin paradox, but that alone isn't enough to reverse time. Still here, Faker? You're annoying. Go away. So your power is gravity control? Not bad, but still not enough for top tier power levels. The twin paradox is that like the Hiroshima effect? That's just slowing time down, not reversing it. Anonymous. Look at all that password comment is like, it's like a shadow memory for some reason. Who gives a shit about the time machine? Give me stock prices. It uses Tipler cylinders and Kerr black holes, doesn't it? Just like you said 10 years ago. And your time machine is a 1970s Chevy? I know all of it. Oh gosh, shut the fuck up, you disgusting Cooney scum. Jesus. The twin paradox and the Hiroshima effect are different things, duh. Time traveler, lol. John Titor, lol. A Chevy's an American car, right? I'd rather go German with a BMW, lol. By Tipler cylinders, are you referring to the Tipler machine, lol what? A Tipler cylinder would have to be 10 kilometers in diameter, 1,000 kilometers long, have mass equal to the sun, and revolve 2,500 times per second to become a time machine, lol. How do you fit that into a Chevy? Even if you could, a Tipler machine couldn't travel further back in time than the moment of its creation. Enough of your delusions. That channel is not your blog. I want to hear from Titter. John Titor. With the code. Hold on, did you see something? Yeah, with the code. This is a surprise. Does this mean people of this age already know about my time machine? Did you really encounter me 10 years ago? If so, then that must have been on another world line. Wait, but how would that be possible on another world line? But then there was a divergence. But this Titter wouldn't know about the divergence because it's the first time this Titter is back in time, but some other Titter, see what I mean? Like, there's not multiple. anyways, if so, then that must have been another world line. I at least have not gone to the year 2000. I have not gone to the year 2000. 2010. But then Rintaro remember something from 10 years ago. So it did happen. But wait, because now it means the people on the forum know what happened, but this Titter does not know what happened? Oh my god. This is a surprise. Does this mean people of this age already know about my time machine? Okay, I did not go to that. In any case, the important point is that a rotating black hole has the same effect as a Tipler cylinder. You can learn more about curved black holes by studying the Penrose diagram or Tipler's calculation. My time machine works by generating a pair of curved black holes. No, I don't remember reading this. In Japanese, please. Titter came 10 years ago. Source. What the fuck are pure black holes? Explain using boobies or erotic. Oh, erotic one. Sigh. I'll pay 1,000 yen to ride your time machine. Not a yen more. Source is Oh Sons. Delusions. Wait. Lol. Real deal. Ho-Sons. Who? Ho-Sons. Wait a minute. Wait. This is anonymous. Is this... Curry, go on. Gohan. Okay. Come on. Okay, sorry. He didn't deny it. Lol. All aboard Owen's crazy train. Prepare for a train wreck. Curved black hole time travel is theoretically possible, but 1. How do you get black holes to spin? Don't tell me you wait until you find one spinning naturally. That's ridiculous. How do you pass through the singularity? There's no way a Chevy can withstand the pressure. Why the short explanations, John? You stupid? Want to die? Oh, forms. Still no stock prices? Crash. This isn't This isn't a delusion. I know for a fact that Titter posted 10 years ago. There's even a book about it. Search the used bookstores if you don't believe me. His Chevy has a gravity distortion unit. That's what he said 10 years ago. Is this for real? Teacher. Yes, it does have a gravity distortion unit. My time machine is not perfect. It was built by a third-party reverse engineer CERN's design. The gravity distortion unit is a little unstable first. The unit produces a microsingularity that injects electrons to induce rapid rotation. This generates a local gravity sine wave. As the time machine passes through the singularity, the graviton distortion unit regulates the pressure to ensure safe passage. I'm not a specialist, so I cannot explain the mechanics any further. Let me just say that the curved black holes can be manufactured. I assume everyone's aware of CERN's current experiments with black holes creations. Shut the fuck up. Unstable. Sounds dangerous. Oh, fuck. Titter's black holes are gonna swallow the earth. He's not just a mass murderer. He's trying to wipe out the entire human race. Find his parents before it's too late. It's not that you won't explain. It's that you can't, lol. How do you set the destination? The earth is constantly moving, or didn't you know that? By the way, I propose the Titter equals Huynh theory, lol. Huynh theory. Sorry, I just correct myself. Judge Titter, I set the destination. Okay, I set the destination with the VGL system. That's variable gravity lock. It functions by reading the local gravity of the destination and locking the Tipler sine wave onto that location. By locking onto Earth's gravity, it ensures that I don't end up floating in space. It uses 4 cesium clocks to make the calculations, so the margin of error is negligible. Huynh needs to shut up, lol. I never heard of any Titter from 10 years ago, lol. So the universe is deep in Titter shit. The same information was in a Titter book. All you've done is post 10-year-old copy pasta. Anyone could do that. How do I know you're the real Titter? Oh my gosh. Jonathan's so moe, my waifu. I recognize different opinions. That they're not the same theory. I'm feeling more and more disappointed. Still nothing concrete. Nice try, I guess, but I won't be fooled. Whoa. I shouldn't waste all day on that channel. You have more important things to deal with. We have more important things to deal with, namely the phone wave name subject to change. We haven't experimented with it since yesterday. It's high time I figure out what's going on with that thing. Earlier, I asked Dadu to connect the phone wave name subject to change to the computer. He finished setting it up yesterday, and now he's about to do the quick wire work in the development room. I need some music here. Am I actually recording? Okay, sorry. Hey, what's with the X68? I mean, it's a 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone. It's cool. Duh. That's why they disappeared. Hey, so it's like the reason why some protagonists are odd-eyed. Some protagonists are odd-eyed even though they're Japanese. Oh my god, that's came out sort of racist. Like load, quick save, tip list, odd. Oh, there's a bunch of new stuff here. All right, what the heck? What's Brontu still? But I reloaded the game. Why is Brontu still in here as new? Anyways, Chevy. We got fictional, an American automobile brand. Chevy is fictional? What? In Japanese, please. A teasing phrase used on online message boards to tell an incomprehensible poster to please post comprehensively. Singularity. In astrophysics, a point of infinite gravity, singularities are predicted to exist at the center of black holes. However, since it is impossible to observe the interior of a singularity, the existence of such cannot be proven. In a black hole, the singularity is formed by the gravitational collapse of a dying star. For example, imagine a star millions of kilometers in diameter. Now imagine that entire star's mass compressed into a space smaller than the period at the end of this sentence. That is a singularity. X68000, a 16-bit PC sold in Japan in the late 1980s, and its peculiar twin tower case was dubbed Manhattan shaped. Oh, yikes. Odd-eyed heterochromia iridis, a condition where the eyes are different colors. You know the term for that. A term often found in anime and manga. A trait often found in anime and manga characters. There usually isn't a reason for the character to be odd-eyed. It's mostly just formoe, or the coolness factor. Well, I like that I can come into this now and like read them as I go. I feel a lot more integrated into the experience.
全然意味がわからん。
Not getting you, bro.
ロマンだ。
It's cool.
ロマンならしょうがないな。
If it's cool, then it's cool.
いずれにしてもラボには他に空いてる PC がなかったんだよ。
Anyway, there wasn't much of an opinion. This was the only PC.
お前の最新 PC は？
What about the new one?
ふざけんな。こんなわけのわからんものにつなげて、もし動作が遅くなったらどうすんだよ。
No way. We don't know what could happen when it's connected to your crazy machine. It could kill the performance. Selfish bastard. Besides, we made the phone wave name subject to change together. It's our crazy machine.
そういえば、ゲル化については調べてきたん？
Anyway, did you do any research on the jellification?
ああ、今朝大学に行ってきた。
Yeah, at the university this morning. Why would a banana jellify? What kind of science are we dealing with here?
顕微鏡で調べてみたんだが、分子レベルでズタズタだった。
I examined a sample under a microscope and found it was shredding at the molecular level.
ズタズタ？
Shredded?
そう転移とかそういうレベルではなかった。
It's not a mere
何かになっていた。
phase transition. The banana became something entirely different. Can I click on this? I forget. Hold on.
腐食した可能性は
Could it have
ない
rotted?
か。
Nah.
2分間チンしたぐらいで腐るはずないもんな。
There's no way 2 minutes in a microwave could have done that. But I can do this. Tips list. Phase transition. A phase transition is what occurs when a substance changes from one state of matter to another. Examples include liquid solid freezing, liquid gas evaporation, ferromagnetic, paramagnetic, and the vacuum phase transition.
フラクタル構造を思い出したよ。
Then I remembered about fractal structures. Fractal structures. In geometry, a structure that demonstrates self-symmetry. The smallest portion of a fractal structure will appear similar to the whole. Common examples of fractal structures are snowflakes and coastlines. All right.
メンガーのスポンジだっけ？
The Menger sponge thing. Menger sponge. An example of fractal structure. Take a cube and do the following. One for each side of the cube. Cut a square hole in the center with 1/9 the area of the face. Each side now has 8 squares. 2 for each of these 8 squares. Cut a new hole with 1/9 the area of the squares. 3. Repeat an infinite number of times. The result is a sponge-like structure whose surface area approaches infinity as its volume approaches 0.
ああ、バナナに
Yeah, it looked like
フラクタ
something.
ル図形の穴をナノレベルで無限に開けていったような感じ。
It looked like something drilled holes into the banana. An infinite number of holes in a fractal pattern, right down to the nano level.
なんかやばくね？何が起きてるんだろう？
What could do something like
俺には
that? I have
一
one
つ仮説がある。
hypothesis. Adding a dramatic pause to build tension. Of course. Daru gulps, waiting for me to continue.
電子レンジの電磁波の影響という仮説だ。
It's the result of the microwave's electromagnetic waves.
え？それってどう
What
いう
does that mean?
俺の推測が正しければ、電話レンジ過去仮はとんでもない殺傷兵器になりうる。軍事に転用すれば、戦争の歴史が塗り替わるだろう。
If my guess is correct, then our phone wave, named subject to change, has the potential to become a weapon of unprecedented destructive power, one that could change the face of war as we know it. I twist my lips into a maniacal grin. Then I whip out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me.
第2段階を迎えた。
We're proceeding to stage 2 of the plan.
いずれ奴らは思い知ることになるだろう。
That judgment day.
グランドジャッジメントは近いのだとな。
What a numbskull.
すべてはシュタインズゲートの意志であり。
All shall be as Steins Gate.
それに抗うことはでき。
Resistance is futile. Asai Konguru.
プサイ、コングル。
Signing off.
妖精さんと話してんじゃねえっつーの。
Quit talking to your imaginary
接続
friend.
終わったぜ。
I'm done with the wiring. I want to explain that he's not imaginary, but revealing the identity of my contact would be a betrayal. The last thing I need is another enemy, especially one whose power and cunning rivals that of the organization. The phone wave, named subject to change, is now an indecipherable mess of why. All we did was hook up to a computer, yet it turned out like something MacGyver would put together. Of course, a popular TV drama that aired in America from 1985 to 1922, the protagonist MacGyver was famous for overcoming obstacles with tools fashioned from common household items. Now we can access the microwave's terminal mode and see exactly what's going on in its computer brain. Using another networked external computer terminal to operate a program that cannot be run otherwise.
で、どうする？
Well, what's
バ
next?
ナナは用意してある。
We have bananas. Just before I left, May Queen Nya Mayuri asked me to buy some bananas. With her money. She's too nice for her own good. Or maybe she didn't even consider what would happen. By now, you'd think she'd know that if I buy bananas, I'm going to experiment on them. And so, I put the entire bunch of bananas into the phone wave, named subject to change. He literally could just put one banana and achieve the exact same and then have more testing opportunities.
丸々使うとまたマユシがしょんぼりしちゃうんじゃね？それマユシのお金で買ってきたんだろ？
You know, Mayushi is gonna cry if you use them all, right? Wasn't it her money?
奴から提供された研究
She
費が
donated the money to our research efforts.
そもそも丸々全部使う必要なんて
You
な
don't
い
have
し、
to use the whole
一
thing.
本でいいよ一本。
One is enough. One. Like I said, that's awesome. Dado retrieves the bananas, peels one from the bunch, and sticks it back inside the microwave, named subject to change.
実験に金をケチるようでは世界の支配構造を作り変えることなどできんぞ。
We'll never reshape the fabric of society as long as money dictates the limits of our science.
作り変えたいと思ってんのはオカリン
You're
だ
the
け
one
だっ
who
て。
wants to reshape society, Okarin. You've got mail. From Paris. It's already a state of emergency, yeah. That's why you need to locate the 14th man. As soon as possible, yeah. He must be the Hawk's Nest. He must be in the Hawk's Nest, also known as Eagle Prison, which exists somewhere in Akiba. That's it. That's it. Oh, shining figure. Hold on, she has an attachment. I never clicked on the attachment. Oh, never mind. never mind. What are you talking about? It's fine. It's fine. That's gonna unscramble at some point. It has to. Come on. Come on. All right, let's move on. He lost all enthusiasm the second we got back to the lab. What a fickle man.
ほら、早く携帯
Come
から
on.
タイマー
Start the
入
timer
力よ
already. Right. Now, where did I put my phone? Phone. Right now, where did I put my phone? Listen, I was trying something else, okay? We're gonna call the phone. Wait, did I get a number? Oh, it's just, sorry. Call complete. Don't I have to do like a pound thing or something like that? Instant access.
RENG こちらは
The
電話
Mayushi
レン
guidance
ジ
system.
こちらからシャープボタンを押した
マユシーガイダンスにスキップ機能をつけておくんだった。
We should have made the
待たされ
Mayushi
ると
guidance
イライラする
skippable. Having to wait each time is quite annoying.
た 例え
Just
ば
click through it. Just click through it, bro.
2分なら
Pound 60.
シャープ
For 2
120
minutes, 120.
This-
It's finally over. Okay, entering 120 pound. 120 pound. There's got to be like Easter eggs in this shit. There's got to be Easter eggs. Complete. The turntable inside the microwave, named subject to change, begins to
2
spin
分は結構
backwards.
長いんだよな。
2 minutes sure is long. It doesn't actually have to be 2 minutes. Mayuri had the timer set to 2 minutes when she first discovered the freezing function or whatever it is. So we're just reproducing that. Naturally, we have experimented with 60 seconds and 180 seconds too. If we set it shorter, the freezing only goes halfway, if at all. Conversely, setting it longer increases the effect.
でもさ、マジで電磁波のせいだったら僕らの細胞なんかもスカスカになっちゃってんのか？
You know, if the microwave's emissions are doing it, then shouldn't our cells be getting jellified too? Well, that'd be terrifying. While still looking bored, Daru finally gets into the discussion
お
at
前
hand.
は電話レンジカッコ仮の中に入ってチ
Well, have
ン
you
され
ever
たこと
nuked
がある
yourself
のか？
inside the phone wave named subject to change?
そもそも入れない罠。
I can't even fit in there.
つうか、電磁波の影響ってソースは？
Anyway, what's your source on the electromagnetic waves?
あえて言うならば、
If you must know,
マッドサイエンティストとしての
it's my mad scientist's intuition.
根拠なしとか。
Oh, so no facts.
かつてエジソンはこう言った。1% のひらめきがなければ 99% の努力は無駄でしかない。だから発明家よ。ひらめけ。
Edison once said, without 1% inspiration, 99% of perspiration is wasted. So inventors of the world, be inspired. End quote. This coffee is fucking terrible. I've done it wrong. And it. I can't do it. I don't know what I did. It's the first time I've brewed a pot of coffee? A pot of coffee. Wait. In, I hate to say it, but it's probably true. 15 years. I use capsules all the time. I got lazy. I was like, I have got ground beans right now. I'm going to do this. That's incorrect. That is not the appropriate tablespoons per cup of coffee. Or something's wrong. Anyways, moving
天
on.
才は 1% のひらめきと 99% の努力じゃなかっ
Wasn't
た
it? Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration.
残念だったな。
Sorry to disappoint.
それは誤って広まったものだというのが常識になっている
Common
のだ。
knowledge. That is a misquote. Whoa. Why?
Edison
The laugh is in the thing. You don't have to do it yourself. Edison said that? Be inspired?
そう。
Yes. Be inspired. I don't know if that was exactly what he said, but I'm sure it was something along those lines. At least that's what the wiki said. Also, didn't I get something? I didn't? Huh. Look at that. I'm all caught up, folks.
ゆえに天才マッドサイエンティストである俺は常に
Mad
Hirame-
scientist. Therefore, as a genius mad scientist, I am always Bing! The phone wave. Name subject to change.
しかしチンをしたところでゲル状になるだけで新しい発見など何もないよな。
This is just going to jellify the bananas like usual, isn't it? We need a new experiment. It feels like I wasted 120 seconds on nothing. Well, hold on, bro. Daru opens the phone wave name subject to change door and peeks inside. What? He rubs his eyes, blinks several times, then resumes staring into the
何をしてい
microwave.
る？
What are you doing?
いやあ
Well,
れ
it's
消えた
gone. Gravity? Maybe it's based on weight. So when you put all the bananas in, like the math was all...
消えたって
It
何
has
が？
to be, because it's tied to gravity, right? So it's going to be a weight factor. Gone? What's gone?
Oh, no,
That's the
no,
only
no.
thing that changed in this experiment. The banana. What is he talking about? I pushed Daru aside and looked into the phone wave, name subject to change.
ない。
It's gone. There's nothing inside. The banana has vanished without a trace. After a short pause to collect myself, I whip out my phone and speak
What the-
into the silence.
厄介なことになった。
Slight problem.
俺たちはどうやらとんでもないものを目覚めさせてしまったらしい。
Terrible.
とんでもないものって何ぞ
What do you mean something terrible? I ignore Daru's panicked cry. I'm surprised too. My heart's pounding, but I try to appear calm.
今
Here
す
we
ぐ
go,
に
folks.
緊
Act
急
1,
要
Act
請
2. I'm feeling
666
it.
号
I'm invoking
Cooling
emergency
go,
order
Hatsuzo.
666. Activate the cold heart protocol. Why 666, bro?
何政府の承認バカかそんなことを言ってる場合ではないこのままで
I love him.
この国が吹っ飛ぶぞ
He's crazy. What do you mean we need congressional approval? There's no time, you fool. Tokyo will be blasted to atoms. Like, this is serious, but he's not taking it serious, but he's like talking like it's serious, you know? I put my phone away after yelling. It's like, who are you talking to, bro?
自演をつ
You should be an
うるさい
actor.
フェルスの総括それで
And then the game
Banana
calls
wa
out
doko
when
ni
I say.
tokushita?
That's great. It's like, because, like, you know what that means? It means that the writer, it's like, this is likely, it's written. Here's how I'm feeling, like, why am I talking about this? It's part of, like, just the thing. Anyways, it's that it's written. I'm going to say it anyways. But then what happens is, like, they have an audience that goes through the first pass of it. And then the audience's reactions, they might get, like a survey-esque system where people, like, monitoring people's reactions and the comments along the way, like the ones I just gave. And that user group, they would then take that and then put that into the script because it's happened so often. And other games have done this, but like this one does it really good. What was the other game that like I felt like it was always happening? It was another funny-ish game. Come on, I just did it. Anyways, come on, no, I can think this through. What the hell was the other game I just played? Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium was really good at it as well. So, anyways, and then that's what happens. The script actually becomes very smart because it becomes like meta, because it's feeding into exactly how you're feeling, and it's like it's pumping. Anyways, it's messing with your subconscious. Shut up, you Ferris stalker. Where'd you hide the banana?
誰
He
がスト
thinks
ー
it's
カ
a
ーだ
joke.
よ
Who's a stalker?
バナナ
Oh,
を
I see. That's why he's
出して
the banana.
手品でも
Where
披露して
is
得意
it?
になっているつもりか
Are you planning on becoming a street magician or something?
隠したのはオカリンだろ
You're the one who hid it, aren't you? I love it. Uncomfortable silence. I realize my throat is dry. Man, I wish I had good coffee right
な
now.
んで消えたんだよ
Where the hell did it go?
知らんがな
How should I know?
どこに行ったバナナ
Where did you go, banana? Banana. I take the turntable out of the microwave, scour every nook and cranny, but find neither peel nor stem of the banana.
そうか分かったぞこれ
Wait, I
は
think I get
電
it
磁
now.
波兵器などではなくテレポートが可能な電子レンジだったのだ
It's not an electromagnetic weapon. It's a teleportation device.
なんだって
What?
そんな無茶な
Wait, that's
で
absurd.
なければこの密室からバナナが消えるはずがない
How else could it have vanished? The microwave was closed.
ひとまず冷静にな
Maybe
るべ
we
きじゃ
should
ね
just calm down.
あ
Oh, things are escalating. Here we go.
So da.
Yeah, you're right. We each take a deep breath. Oh, I know. I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That will calm me down. I reach for the bunch of bananas.
な
Oh, that's awesome. What the? Impossible. Impossible. Not 3 minutes ago, Dad who plucked a banana from the bunch and put it inside the phone we've named subject to change. Reversed. Well, no. Altered reality. Moved it into another world line. I mean, because it would have had to. Because if it exists as part of the bananas, it means that it went back in time. It's been mangled, though. It's been jellified. Gelbananed. But it would have had to physically have. What? Yeah, it got replaced. It got replaced in the present time because it went back in time. It went back in time to be in a new location in the present time, but it got jellified along the way. But now there's no sign that a banana was ever plucked. Instead, a single jellified banana has appeared among the regular bananas.
なんじゃこりゃ
Oh shit, what the hell's going on? Dado notices it too. He reaches out to touch it, but I quickly stop
誰
him.
よこのラボに今バナナはいくつある
How many bananas are in the lab right now?
多分このバナナ
Just
だ
these, I think.
このゲルバナがくっついているところはお前がさっきちぎった場所か
Is this gelbana attached to the same stem as the banana you just plucked?
わかんねえそこまで
I
確
don't know,
認してな
man.
いし
I wasn't paying attention.
このゲルバナ完全にくっついてるな
It doesn't look like it was ever plucked. No cuts or anything. Aside from the jellification, it looks completely normal.
なあ、誰これっ
Hey,
てもしかして
Could this possibly be the word I spoke impulsively a few seconds ago? I hesitate to speak it again, but I must. Because no matter how unbelievable it may be, we saw it with our own eyes. This would also go against the theory I was crafting at this point. The one with the memory thing. Because if Daru... Because then if this whole thing thingamajig, like the way I was thinking of it, is like Daru couldn't possibly remember that he plucked a banana, is where I was going with this. And so it could only have been Rentaro that would have been going crazy, because he would have experienced it and he would have been talking about it, but then Daru would have been all confused about it. Something like that is where I was going. My head's full of question marks. I don't know how this happened, but if I were to explain it as I saw it. The banana that was inside the phone wave named subject to change returned instantly to its bunch. In other words,
テレポート
a teleporter?
だったり
We've
するんじゃないか
invented a teleporter? Well, not just a teleporter, because it's like it didn't just teleport out, like it went back in time. It had to. Oh? Because it reattached itself to the original stem, like as if it never left the stem. I hear a girl's voice coming from the lounge.
興味深い実験してま
The
すね。
living room, probably. So that's it. That looks like an interesting experiment.
誰だ
Who's this? Who's there? I didn't see the name. My heart just skipped a beat. I turned towards the voice in surprise. Oh. I kept pierced by a sharp stare.
バカだ
Impossible! What are you doing
若干
here?
18歳にしてサイエンスに論文が掲載された天才
Oh no, don't say that.
囚人監視の中で男をいじめるド S 女
The 18-year-old genius
そして
girl,
またの名を
a sadist,
The
humiliates
zombie.
men in public, also known as the zombie.
マキセ・クリス
Kiss Chris.
説明セリフをつ
Nice exposition, bro.
誰がゾンビだ誰が
Who are you calling a zombie?
一体どういうことだ何が目的でここへ
What is the meaning of this? What is your purpose here?
あなたに会いに来たの岡部倫太郎さん
I'm here to see you,
じゃなくて
Okurin Rentaro-san.
おーい京馬さん
Or is it
だった
Oyen Koyama-san? Wait, how the hell does she know my real name? Real name or true name, bro? I've never spoken it in front of her. Have you not? I can't remember already. Shit.
そうか
I was
や
right.
はり貴様
You're one of the organization's top agents.
しかも
An
特殊
expert
能力者だな
with superhuman powers.
それならば不死であることもうなずける
No wonder you rose from the dead. Oh my god.
だから死んでないって勝手に殺さないでくださいよ
I'm not dead, alright? Please stop killing me off.
橋田さんこの人何とかしてもらえませんか
Ashida-san, can you do something about this guy?
この状況でマキセ氏が現れたからオカリンは混乱してると思われ
You came at a bad time, Akisashi. With Okarin's freaking out like this, Daru doesn't seem phased by the girl's entrance.
ダ
Why?
ル裏切ったのか
Have you betrayed me, Daru?
オカリン暴走しすぎ
Calm down, man.
マキセ・クリスに弱みを握られたかそれとも色化に惑わされたか
Are you being blackmailed? Or did she seduce you? Come on, man. I glare at Goodies. He's my right hand man. How dare you?
許さんぞ
Cross the line, bitch!
ビッチが
Bitch! I love it.
落ち着け
Get a hold of yourself. Kurisu's eyes flash dangerously. I think. He doesn't read people very well. Such intensity from an 18-year-old girl. Maybe she didn't resurrect after her first death. Maybe she's a robotic killing machine constructed to replace the dead Kurisu. Is that it? For now, I'll do as I'm told.
この場所のことは
You've lost again,
昨日
Rentaro.
講義が終わった後で橋田さんから聞いたのあなたの名前もね
Hashida-san gave me the address after yesterday's lecture. He also told me your name. That's all? The truth is, kind of a letdown.
俺と話をしに来たと言ったな
So you're here to see me? Is that it?
そうです私が死んだのを見たっていうのが事実
You
なの
claim to
か
have seen me die.
単なるセクハラの言い訳なのかそれについての回答が欲しくて
I came to see if that was the truth or just a pathetic excuse to grope me. I came for the answer. Now that she mentions it, she did treat me like I was a perv yesterday. Delayed much? Well, I suppose I should be grateful that she didn't call the cops on me after what I did. But what choice did I have? Anybody would react the same way if a dead person reappeared before them, right?
でも今のあなたの振る舞いで理解した。どうやら単なるセクハラだったみたい。つまり私の予測が証明されたということ。
But your current behavior is all the answer I need. It was all an act to grope me. My initial hypothesis was correct.
勝手に結論を出さないでもらおう。
Not so fast.
お前は俺を誤解している。
There's more to this than you know. I must clear my name, or I'll be labeled as a perv forever.
まあそのことは今はいいんです。
Anyway, let's put that aside for now.
え、いいのか？
Really? That's a relief. I was sure she was going to call the police. But that, for now, part bothers me. Oh. Kurisu enters the development room with a quick, confident stride. Even though she's only 18, she's got a decent figure and good posture. Rintaro. Not much in the chest, though. Rintaro! Her presence seems to fill the cramped room, driving me and Daru to the corners. Can't she tell this area is off limits?
そういえばまともに自己紹介してませんでしたね。マキセ・クリスです。改めましてよろしく。
I haven't properly introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Makise Kurisu. Pleased to meet you. She did, though. Or was that in the other worldline? She holds out her hand. What is she trying to do? Shoot lightning from her fingertips?
握手もできないの？日本の男の人って常識が足りないんじゃない？
You can't even shake hands? Are all Japanese men this difficult? Shake hands? This girl genius is asking for a handshake? We only met yesterday and just moments ago, she was on the verge of calling the cops. No. You're not Japanese?
アメリカで7年暮らしてますが
I've
何
lived in
か。
America for 7 years. What about it? America. I look down at her slender fingers. Glossy, healthy fingernails. No unnecessary nail polish. I stare, fixated. Slowly I extend my hand, making sure to keep enough weight on my heels so I can flee at a moment's notice. I lightly grab the tip of Kurisu's index finger between my thumb and index finger, then instantly let go.
ビビりすぎ。
What's your problem?
身にまとう殺気が半端ないからな。
I can feel your aura
こ
of
れが俗に
malice.
言うマーシャルアーツか。
You must be a powerful kung fu master. Stop.
俗に言わないわよ。
Don't be ridiculous.
忍者。
Then you're a ninja.
言わないっつってんだろ。
Give it a rest. Damn, she's completely cold. Her tone gets scary sometimes too.
アメリカ育ちならば、Nice to meet you と満面の笑みを浮かべながら握手を求めるのが普通だろう。
If you grew up in America, shouldn't you say, nice to meet you? Oh my god. It's so silly. With a smile across your whole face when asking for a handshake.
はや、むしろハグを求めるぐらいするべきだ。
No, wait. You should be asking for a hug, right? Perhaps that's too much to expect from a killing machine.
どんな偏見よそれ。
What kind of stereotype is that? Kurisu sighs. She's not even looking at me. Instead, she's staring at the bananas next to the phone wave, named subject to change. The bananas, which have just exhibited a most unusual phenomenon. Of the bunch, one has been completely jellified.
これ本当に興味深いですね。
Kurisu brings her face closer to it to get a good look.
ピンセットあります？
Have any forceps?
ない。
No.
そう。
Oh. And then Kurisu stabs the gelatinous bananas with her index finger. She buries her beautiful fingertip knuckle deep into slimy banana.
何をする？希少な実験データ
What
を。
are you doing? That's precious data.
グズグズね。
It's squishy. Kurisu extracts her finger. Pieces of gel cling to her fingertips. Fingertip. She puts that fingertip into her mouth without any hesitation.
味はなしか。
No taste. Gross. She says it with a straight face.
食い意地が張っているとはまだまだお子様だな。よみがえりし者よ。そんなに腹が減っているならば、バナナ一本ぐらい恵んでやろう。
You have quite the appetite, I see. A side effect of the resurrection, perhaps? If you're that hungry, I guess I could give you a banana or two.
いりません。
No thanks.
そもそもあのバナナマユ
Either
シの
way,
じゃ
those bananas are Mayusi's.
遠慮することはない。俺が恵んでやると言っている
Don't
の
be
だ。
shy. This is an offering. Take it.
変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんですか。
You would eat some perv's banana. Who would eat some perv's
変
banana?
態のバナナ
A perv's banana. Don't nosebleed. Dara starts shaking as if he's been electrocuted. What? What's wrong?
変態のバナナを
Eat
食べる
a
ぐ
perv's
ずぐず
banana.
指くわえる
Squishy.
まず
Finger
っ
in mouth.
と顔をしかめる
Gross with a sour expression. Looks like his cranial pervert processor is overclocking.
マキセシマキセシ
Um,
今のをもう
Can you
一
say that
度お
one
願い
more
できるできれば悔しそう
with
な
a
顔
more
でよろ
humiliated expression, if you please. Oh my god. Daru, no, stop. Stop.
はい。
ほら変態のバナナなんて
Come on.
誰が食べるもんかってできればその後でああでももう付け加えてくれるとなおグッド
Come on, say who would eat some perv's banana. But if you can add an but it's so after that, it would be extra delicious. Huh? What? Suddenly, Kurisu's face turns bright red.
だるよ。お前はどうしようもないクズだし、
You
最
may
低の
be a
変態
worthless,
だが。
disgusting
今
perv.
回ばかりは
But
よ
let
くやっ
me
たと言っ
say,
ておこう。
well done, sir. Bunch of jackasses. Payback is sweet. Now to follow up for maximum combo. Let's show this conceited little girl how true adults fight.
それでマキセクリス、
No.
お前は今何を想像したのだ？ぜひ教えてほしいものだな。
So Makise Kurisu. You just imagined something, didn't you? By all means, tell us what. Don't be shy. Why you?
さあ言え。
Come
さあ
on,
少女。
say it, genius
天才が
girl.
どんな妄想をしたのか。
What's the
ご考説
imagination of
願
a
おうで
genius
はない
like?
か。
I'd love to hear from you. Stop. You ass. Kurisu turns her back to us with perked shoulders. Looks like she's capable of expressing human emotion after all. That rules out robotic killing machine. I feel refreshed. I haven't felt this good in years. Way to go, Daru. That's my right-hand man. Always gets the job done.
あんたたち二人とも変態だったのね。
I get it. You're both perps.
いや
Well, you could say that. Don't admit it, you idiot.
お前に言われたくはない。
I don't want to hear that from you.
オーケー。生意気な振る舞いについては
Yeah, look at
謝
that.
ります。
Oh, if I came off a little rude, I apologize. Kurisu sighs deeply and turns back to us. Her composure has already returned.
その原因があなた方のセクハラ行為にあったとしても、今は不問にする。
I mean, rightfully so. I was only acting that way because you molested me. But I'll ignore that for now. I wish you would stop saying for now. It's like she's gonna call the cops on me later.
詳しく教えてください。このバナナのことと、
Please tell me what happened to the
それと
banana.
そっちの
I'd also like to hear about that. Kurisu's glance at the phone wave named subject to
電
change.
子レンジのこと。
That microwave thing?
トップシークレットだ。あえて部外者のお前に一つだけ教えてやれるとするなら、こいつの名前は電話レンジカッコ仮だということぐらいだ。
That's a top secret. The one thing I'm clear to share with unauthorized individuals is that its name is phone wave, named subject to change.
カッコ仮？
Named subject to change?
何それ？
What's that about?
そのままの意味だ。名前はまだ仮なのだ。
It needs a better name.
名前なんてどうでもいい。
I couldn't care less about its
だ
name.
が、名前以外は教えることはできない
I'm。afraid that's the only information you're cleared for.
でもさオカリンマキセ氏ならこのヘンテコ機能について解明してくれるかもよ
Hold on, Okarin. Makiseshi might be able to explain what's going on. She does have
そ
that
れは
knowledge. Well, she's a genius. She would have to be she would have to be to defeat my sharp wit. We can trust her intellect, at least. But it's hard to stomach her attitude. Plus, she has danger written on her face. Not to mention she's a little scary too. Then, I get a great idea.
ニヤニヤしちゃって。また何か
That
変態
creepy
チックな
grin.
こと考えてる？
Are you thinking perverted thoughts again? No, I'm just gonna get my... What? Mayuri. Oh, Mayuri. What? Mayuri. Oh, Mayuri. Okay, you used to... God, I was thinking Kurisu when I was saying Mayuri. It was my brain tripped up. You used to go around shouting burn and stuff. Why do boys want fire powers? I think flower powers or plushy powers would be cuter, don't you? I remember. When that happens, does that mean I can call them? No. Call myself? No. I can't do anything in here. Okay, let's put that away.
クリスティーナと言ったか貴様。
You said your
誰
name
が
is
クリスティー
Christina,
ナ
right?
だ？一言も言っ
Who
て
the
ないわ。
hell's Christina? I never said that. Christina sounds like the name of a Hollywood film star. It definitely has more flavor than her real name.
このレンジの秘密を教えてほしけ
If
れ
you
ば
wish to learn the secrets of this
俺と取
microwave,
引してもらおうか。
then you must meet my conditions. Oh no.
何よ？
Which are
まず一つ。貴様には
Condition
ラボメ
one.
ンとなってもらう。
You must become a LabMem.
ラーメン？
Ramen?
ラボメンだバカ者。
No,
ラボ
LabMem.
トリーメンバー。
Stupid. Short for laboratory member.
研究所のメンバーに迎えてくれるっていうこと？でも私、8月中にアメリカに帰る予定なんですけど。
You mean you want me to join your research team? I'm supposed to return to America in August. You mean when the con is?
他者に秘密を漏らさないという誓約書を書いてもらうさ。
Something.
もし破ったら。
I'll have you sign a non-disclosure
貴様が
agreement
むっ
so
つ
you
り
won't
スケベ
betray
の
our
変
secrets.
態だとサイエンス誌に告発する。
Break the agreement, and I'll report your steamy, perverted acts to Science Magazine. What are you talking about? What are you... A banana thing? What are
鬼
you
畜だ
talking
なオ
about?
カリン。そのサイエ
You're a
ンス
monster, オカリン。
発売されたら5冊買う。
I'll take 5 copies.
ラボメンとなった
Why?
暁には
From the moment...
帰国するまで
Hold on.
ゲストとしてその頭脳を我がラボのために役立ててもらって結構だ。
From the moment you become a LabMem to the moment of your departure, your brain shall be used for the benefit of our lab.
偉そうに。詳しく契約書を見せて。
Let's see the contract then.
そんなものはない。ここはサークルであって
This
会
is
社
a
では
lab,
ない
not a
のだ。
corporation.
知識を提供するだけなら OK です。ただし、他に変態的なオプション契約があるなら、答えはノーよ。
I don't mind lending you my knowledge, but if there is more perv nonsense involved, the answer is no.
取って食ったりしないから安心しろ。
Don't worry, we don't bite.
セクハラはする気？
No more molestation?
しないっつの。
No, alright.
さっきあなた、まず
You
一つっ
said?
て言いましたよね。
You
二つ
said
目
that
が
was
あるんでし
condition
ょ？
1.
それが
So there's
変
gotta
態
be a
的要
second
求
one,
の
right?
可能
It
性。
better
二つ
not
目の条
be...
件は
The second condition
この
is...
俺が貴様に対して行ったセクハラ一歩手前の行為について
Oh.
全て不問にすることだ。
That you'll overlook all past acts of molestation I may or may not have committed. I can't believe they made this into an actual plot thing. I thought they were just gonna like animate
オ
like
カ
that
リン
slide
ちっ
anime
ちゃ
style
い
or something.
人としての器
Okay,
がちっちゃいっす。そこに
You're so
しびれる
pretty.
憧れる。
What the hell is happening? Oh, Kadeen, you're so pretty. You're the prettiest person I've ever met. That's why we love you. That's why we admire you. What the hell just happened? Is he messing with the full quote? That's why we love you. That's why we admire you. A quotation from the popular manga Juju's Bizarre Adventure, used to express awe at someone's capabilities, often used sarcastically in reference to negative character traits such as pettiness. Okay. Soku ni shibiraru. Okageraru. Okageraru. Shit, okay, moving on. I try my best.
ダルに言われたくない。ち
Shut
な
up,
みに
Daru.
ダルのセクハラ行為はこの件に
You have
含
no
まれ
right
ない。
to talk.
そっちは二人で話し合え。
By the way, Daru's perverted acts aren't included. You two can work it out yourselves.
なんだとこら、ふざけるな。
What the hell, man?
こちらからの要求は以上だ。
Those are the conditions.
この2点を飲めないのなら
If you can't
今
accept
す
them,
ぐ
then you
お
must
一
leave
人
at
願おう
once.
さあどうする？ 悪くない取引だと思うがな。
So what will it be? I don't think it's a bad deal at all.
あんたにとってでしょ。
You mean for you? Kurisu puts her finger to her brow and shakes her head in an exaggerated gesture.
たくノルアドレナリンが過剰分泌されてる気分よ。開いた口が塞がらないわ。
Geez, I feel like I'm hypersecreting noradrenaline. Let me pick my job off the floor. Oh, what the fuck? Neurotransmitter secreted in the brain. Proper name norepinephrine. Secreted when in an excited emotional state. Okay, sarcasm. Got it. Okay.
貴様が顎関節症になろうとしたことではな
I
い。
don't care about your dislocated jaw. Do you accept the conditions or not? Answer me, Christina. Why?
だからティーナってつけるな。
Stop adding Tina.
私はクリス。
Ah. My name's Kurisu. Kurisina. Okay, I see. Kurisu looks up at the ceiling to calm herself down. Does everyone in America make such exaggerated gestures? Sooner or later, she'll say, damn, or oh my god, or motherfucker. I can't believe it.
オーケー。取引する。
How does it know? Okay, I accept.
いい返事だ。
Good answer.
今この瞬間、君はラボメンナンバー
From this
004
moment
となる。
forth, you are LabMem numbers 4004.
歓迎しよう、クリスティーナ。
004, that sounds way better.
いや、ザ・ゾンビよ。
Welcome, Christina. Codename, the zombie.
どっちも間違ってるから。ちゃんと呼べ。おーい。
I won't answer to either. Use my real name. My real name. Hoyin. Hoyin. Wait a minute. He thinks it's his real name. His true name. That's his true name. His real name is Huentaro. His real name is Hoyin. She called you Hoying, man. We spent a minute staring each other down. Kurisu's the first to look away. She does so in a way that says, good grief.
子供ですね。
You're such a child.
何か言ったか？
Say
天才
something?
変態少
Genius
女。
perv girl? Why do you do
あ
this?
あもう。以後
Come on.
変態禁
No more
止。
saying perv.
私もあんたのこと変態扱いしないか
I
ら。
won't treat you like a perv
許して
either. So let's drop it already. But, I mean, he didn't intentionally. I mean, he's crazy. But I mean, at the same time, he did perv out. But I mean, he didn't. I mean, it wasn't intentional. But it was pervy.
分かればいいのだ。
Intentionally pervy.
では本題に
She's
入ろ
right. He's wrong.
う。ダリオ、
As long as you
クリスティーナ
understand.
に
Now for the issue at hand. Daru. Give Christina
ティーナも禁止。
no Tina either.
クリス君にこれまでに我々が行った実験について
An
説明してや
explanation
り
on
た
our
い。
experiments so far.
だが断る。
But I refuse. But I refuse a quotation from the popular manga, Juju. But that's a lot of these, huh? On the internet, it is used frequently as a cool way to turn someone down. Really? But I refuse, sir. But I refuse. But I refuse. Okay, you gotta add that one to the repertoire. But I refuse. Okay, stop. Back to this then. In the end, I'm the one who has to explain along the way. I also relate the tale of my heroic deeds, which enrages Kurisu, of course. But I finally tell her everything about the bananas and the phone wave, named subject to change. We might be passing into a territory here. Kurisu doesn't ask any questions. She's quick to understand, as expected for a genius. Not yet, though. I still need the
や
moment.
っぱり
The
興
moment.
味深い
Come
わ。
on. Fascinating.
貴
She
様の
might do
見
it.
解を聞こ
Okay.
う。
Let's hear your opinion. Here it goes.
少なくとも
Hold on. The setup.
電磁波兵器やテレポートだっていうくだらない仮説は捨てるべきですね。
I think we can at least throw out completely worthless theories like electromagnetic weaponry and teleportation. The lady doth protest too much.
もう一度実験してみてもいい？
Shakespeare.
私もこの目で見てみたい。
Can we run the experiment one more time? I want to see it for myself. Without waiting for our approval, Kurisu plucks an untouched banana and sticks it in the microwave, and then starts entering the commands on her phone. It's strange. She's still wearing her usual frown, but I can't shake the feeling that she's really enjoying herself. I can't put my finger on why. Call it a hunch. But I mean, she is a scientist. Why shouldn't she enjoy experimenting?
岡部さんと橋田さんはバナナの方を見てて。
Ashida-san, Please watch the bananas.
俺に指図しないでもらおうか。
Who are you
俺
to
は
give
マッド
me
サイエンティ
orders?
ストの
I am the
おー
mad scientista. Oi!
いいからバナナから目を
Whatever.
離さ
Just
ないで
keep
く
your
だ
eye
さ
on the
い。
bananas. Okay, so she's a little snippy. Daru and I do as we're told and stare at the bananas. Truth be told, we were planning to watch the bananas anyways. After missing it the first time, we're determined to witness what transpired with our own eyes. So my.
60秒経過。
Does it like
何
materialize?
か変化は？
You know? 60 seconds have passed. Any change?
ないな。
Also, the first time when it was like the stack of bananas. Wait. Oh, probably because of the weight. Wait, what? Oh, it wouldn't matter because they were all in. So there was no change. The change happened in the microwave. That's why they didn't. They just jellified. What? This makes no. It makes sense. It makes sense in my head. It makes sense. Because there would be no change. The change is that a banana was plucked and then the reverse happened. This straight different reality phase. I look, string, whatever. Nope. Any second now, the jellified banana should reappear on the stem. If it only happens once, we can just call it an accident and be done with it. But if it happens twice, then that's proof that something's actually going on. And then Kurisu will have to admit that I, the great Yoma, have invented humanity's first teleporter. I keep staring at the bananas in
100
anticipation.
秒。
100 seconds. A few moments after Kurisu's report, boop, 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 blink,
Oh!
pop. Oi! A Jalbana suddenly appears without a sound. Now there are two of them on the bunch. It happens faster than the blink of an eye.
出てきた。
It appeared.
あ
I'm at a loss for words. I just witnessed the unthinkable. This phenomenon is clearly teleportation. The microwave timer chimes. Kurisu peeks into the microwave.
そっちはどうだった？
How does it look?
104秒
At
経過した時。
104 seconds, it disappeared abruptly. Yeah.
消え
She's
ちゃった。
quite flustered.
いきなり。
I don't think many people could remain calm after witnessing such a
や
phenomenon.
はりテレポートなのだ
So
よ。
it is a teleporter, the
Genius
first in
is
human
a hustler.
history. Kurisu quickly calms down. She furrows her brow and crosses her arms, tapping her right foot as she mutters to
瞬
herself.
間移動なんて
Teleportation?
ありえるの？
Is that even possible?
でも実際に移動したし
It did move.
信じられないけど
No matter how unbelievable that may be.
量子テレポートかな。
Could it be quantum teleportation?
あれは量子レベルでの話だし
No, that only occurs on the quantum level.
現実から目を背けるな。その目で見たものが全てだ。
Don't avert your eyes from the truth. What you've seen with your own eyes is everything. And quantum teleportation does not refer to actual teleportation. In 2004, Japanese researchers performed the first successful complete quantum leap experiment. Suppose we have twin particles, photons in this case, A and B. Because they are twins, they have the property of symmetry. If one exhibits upspin, the other will exhibit downspin. This means that observing either particle allows one to know the state of the other. This is called entanglement. The state of an elementary particle, photon, cannot be confirmed until observed. For the experiment, we attach data C, the information we want to teleport to photon A. We are now observing photon AC. Based on the property of symmetry, we know that no matter how far away it may be, photon B will change to match, effectively becoming BC. Note that photon B has not yet been observed. Afterwards, we send photon AC's information from A's observation equipment to B's observation equipment through standard transmission. Now, observing photon B will change it to photon BC. This process is called quantum teleportation because data C changes position instantaneously. However, since one step requires using standard data transmission, it is possible for the information to exceed the speed of light. Finally, photon BC's teleported data C is actually a copy of photon AC's data C. The whereabouts of the original photon C become unknown. This point differentiates quantum teleportation from actual teleportation. She gives me a sharp look. Her eyes are like a sniper's, hard and keen.
本当にテレポートなの？
Did it really
結論あ
teleport?
りきで考えるのは危険よ。
It's dangerous to reason from the conclusion.
今の現象は何だというのだ。
Well then, genius girl, what do you call this phenomenon?
整理しよ
Let's sort
う。
this
バナ
out.
ナの房や冷凍
Neither
唐
the
揚げの
banana
時は
bunch
テレポートしなかっ
nor
た。
the frozen chicken teleported,
そうよね。
correct? Or the frozen chicken.
例えばテレポートできるものの大きさに限度があるのかもしれん、
So maybe there's a size limit for objects that can be
唐揚
teleported.
げってバナナより小さいじゃない。
But aren't those chicken pieces smaller than bananas?
実験にはいつも同じ唐揚げを使っていた。ワンパック12個入りだ。
We use the same chicken for each experiment. They come in 12 pack. Mayuri only buys her favorite, juicy chicken number 1.
そうなると結構な量だ
That's
よ
quite a
な。
lot then.
塩は塩でも実験してみたんで
What
しょ。
about the salt? You experimented with salt too, right? We used a handful of table salt on a plate for one experiment. Nothing happened.
お皿が邪魔だったか。
Maybe the plate. Oh, maybe the plate was in the way.
もちろん皿なしの状態でもやってみ
Of
たから
course, we tried it
変
without
化
the
なしだっ
plate,
た。
but that didn't change anything. Okay.
だったら食塩については一粒一粒を基準とした場合小さすぎるからダメとか。
Then maybe each individual grain of salt was too small or something.
とっかかりが欲し
I
い。
need a clue. Looks like our genius girl's fighting a hard battle. She starts pacing the room, looking a little annoyed.
他には電話レンジに
Anything else?
関連することで気づいたことは
Have you
あ
noticed
る。
anything else about the phone wave?
電話レンジではなく電話レンジ過
Not
去仮だ。
phone wave. Phone wave name subject to change.
どっちでもいいわよそんなの。
Forget about that.
どうなの？気づいたこと
So have you
ある
noticed
の？
anything or not?
ないの？
Kurisu's looking at Daru. Looks like she's asking him, not me. Well, you're not helping, bro. True. He should know more about phone wave name subject to change than I do. He's done all the maintenance on it after all.
ああ、そうだ。
Oh, right.
一度こいつからすごい放電が起きたお。
One time, it shot off a huge electrical discharge.
何？そんな話は初耳だぞ。
I don't know anything about
オカ
that.
リンがいない時だったからな。
That's because you weren't around when it happened.
放電ってどの程度？
Discharge? How much?
この開発室が蛍光灯で照らされたように
It's
明
like a
るくなったんだよ。
Lit up the
それが
development
2
room.
秒
It
くらい
lasted
続
about
いた
2
かな。
seconds, I guess.
どういう状況で起きたの？
What were the circumstances?
こいつにつないでる携帯の調整。専用のものを外して代わりに自分の携帯を接続して。
I was adjusting the cell phone attached to it. I unhooked it and put my own in. I unhooked it and put my own in.
そしたらしばらくして
A little bit later, Sparky Sparky.
それはいつのことだ？
When was that?
昨日の昼だよ。オカリンがドクター中町の発表会を見に行った時。
Was it attached when he got the text message? Around noon yesterday? When you went to see Dr. Nekabashi's presentation?
ドクター中鉢。
That's right. I went to see Dr. Nekabashi's conference yesterday. Come to think of it, he stole his time machine theory from John Titor. This is the point. This is the bridge to Act 2. Maybe the current John Titor is actually Nakabashi. No.
だが待て。ダ
Oh,
ルよ
wait.
お前が言ったはずだぞ。ドクター中橋の発表会は中止になっ
Did
た
you
と。
say that Dr. Nekabashi's presentation was canceled? right, but he got the... What?
そうその時。でもオカリンは中止にもかかわらずマユシと一緒に出かけていったろう。
Yeah, but you went with Mayushi anyway, remember? See, his memory. But then, but us going was then how we got to hear Mayuri talk instead of Dr. Nakabashi, because the world line would have changed after the text message. Okay. I'm organizing it. No, I don't remember that. After all, Nakabashi's presentation wasn't canceled the way I remember it. I still don't understand why my memories seem to disagree with everyone else's.
そういえばその時間、俺はダルにメールをした。
And then,
着信しなかったのか？
that reminds me, I sent you an email back then. Did you get it?
メールって？
An email?
昨日 ATF で見せてくれたメール？
That email you showed me at ATF yesterday? When I nod, Kurisu comes closer.
それって確か私がその発表会で男に
It
刺さ
said
れて
someone
死んだっ
stabbed me
て
at
いう
the
内容だったわ
presentation.
よね。
Didn't it?
ああ。だが、ダルの携帯にはなぜか1週間以上前に届いていて。
Yeah? But for some reason, Dadu's phone received it a week ago because he attached it to the phone wave.
は？ あれってオカリンの嘘じゃないん
Wasn't that one of your
でないと
stories?
タイムスタンプがおかしなことに
If
な
it
るじゃん
wasn't, then that would make the timestamp weird. Oh, they're gonna
俺はいつ
discover
も真実しか言わん。
the time travel of radio waves.
そこまで言うなら
I will speak the
送信
truth.
履歴を見せてやる。
No, you don't. Bro, you don't. If you don't trust me, I'll show you my send history. You're an unreliable, a persistently unreliable narrator, bro. I whip out my phone and call up the history.
ない。
But it's gone. Not a trace of that mail remains. Did I ever see here? Did I see? I feel your pain. Oh. Where are you? Contact me ASAP. Emergency. Tudaru. How do I know the time right now? Because it's 7:29. 7:29. Shit. Okay, that was after. And then Ferris. Impossible. You mean it? I'm already awakening. Okay, so that's when you sent that. Oh, that's how I know the time is. Like as I send. Oh, that might be it. As you send other emails, it's the game's way of letting you catch on to any time changes, maybe along the way, or knowing what time it is during the day, so that you can then look. So wait, what was the emergency here? Where are you? Contact me ASAP. Emergency. That was the event, wasn't it? Oh God. That's good. Okay, according to my memory, I think it was about 30 minutes after Takabashi's conference. About 10 people, including me, saw Kurisu's body, panicked, and fled Radikan. That's when I sent the email. But no matter how many times I checked, there's no record of it. It should be there, but it isn't. Just like the banana inside the phone wave name subject to
なぜ
change.
ないんだ。
Where did it go?
俺は確かに送ったぞ。
I could have sworn I
昼の
sent
1
it
時前には。
before 1 p.m.
あ、まさにその時間だよ放電現象が起きた
Oh
の
yeah,
は
that's when
い
the
いともが終わる
discharge
直前だ
phenomenon
ったから
happened.
な
The show I was watching was about to end, right? So he sends this one, then he sends the other one, but that's when the discharge happens. It's okay. Suddenly, a flash of inspiration strikes. Inspiration! Edison would be proud. This isn't something you can accomplish with effort. Basically, I'm a genius. I turn to Dado and Kurisu with a huge grin on my
なる
face.
ほどな。
I get it.
そういう
that's
こ
what
とだったのか。
何？
What?
ああこれはオカリンのいつもの癖だから
Oh, this
あ
is
んま
one
気
of
にしない方
Okarin's
がいいよ
usual
マジで
habits. So don't mind it. Seriously, that's what I mean. Like you can't
Damn it.
ever know, right?
俺は気づいた。
Silence.
気づいてしまったのだ。
I've reached the answer, and now the world will tremble. I slapped the top of the phone wave, named subject to change.
俺が送ったメールの不可思議な現象
The
と
disappearance of my mail,
放電が起き
the
たことには
strange timestamp,
ズバリ
and the sudden electrical discharge must be.
何か関係があ
I'll
る。
say something stupid. Related somehow. Awkward silence. And?
何か関係があるのは分
That,
かっ
that's
た。
it. That's all I
え
had. I understand that they're related.
何？
But how?
それを調べるのがお前の仕事だ。
It's your job to figure that out, Christina. Stop.
橋田さん、この人と話すの疲れる。
Talking to this guy is so tiring.
最初はみんなそうだよ基本的な対策は真に受けないこと
That's the problem, though. It's like the boy who cried wolf, right? Everyone's like that at first. The trick is to not take him seriously.
そこ俺の言動を全否定するな。
And you call yourself my right-handed man? Whatever. I'll prove that I'm right. No, you're not proving that you're right. It's obvious. You need to go to the next step. If you can reproduce the electrical discharge phenomenon, it should bring us closer to understanding the timestamp mystery.
誰放電現象が起きた時の電話レンジカッコ仮の状態を教えろ。
Dadu, describe the phone wave named subject to change's status when the discharge phenomenon occurred.
結構無茶な状態にしてたんだよな自分の携帯を電話レンジにつなげてペケロッパで操作可能かどうかテストしてた
It was kind of a mess. I connected my phone to the phone wave and I was testing to see if I could control it with the X68000. I disconnect the phone plugged into the phone wave named subject to change and replace it with mine. And then I hear the door open in the lounge. I'm home. So hungry. Mayuri comes in carrying a convenience store bag. Looks like she's done with work.
唐揚げ食べようっと
Time to eat some chicken.
Juicy
Juicy
karaage
chicken
number
number one.
おかりんバナナ買っといてくれたねえ
Okarin, you
Okarin.
buy the bananas. Okarin. Boom. When she enters the development room, her eyes go wide.
あれれお客さん
Huh? We have a guest? When she notices Kurisu, Mayuri bows her head with her usual smile.
まゆしです。よろしくね。
I'm Mayushi. Nice to meet
マ
you.
キシです。ラボメンになったみたいです。
Apparently I'm a LabMem now.
本当すごい女の
Really?
子の
That's
ラボメン
great.
だ。
Another girl LabMem?
誰ペケロッパでどんな操作を
Daru, what were you doing with the X68000?
さっき言った通り
68,000
メールの着信設定の調整だって
Like I said, I was
遠隔
adjusting
操
the
作のため
incoming
の
mail
メールを
settings.
受け取った時のモニタリング用でさ
I was monitoring the moment it received mail for remote control.
だから同時に120秒の冷凍機能を使ってた
That's why I put it on freezing mode for 120 seconds too.
PC からでも冷凍機能を起動で
I
き
made
る
it
よう
so
にし
that
てやんだ
you
よ
can
ね
start freezing mode by
昨日は
computer.
そのテストもしてたんだ
I tested it out yesterday too. I tested it out yesterday.
メイリージューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを電話レンジカッコ仮の中へ
Insert the juicy chicken number one onto the phone wave name subject to change.
みんなも唐揚げ食べる
You all want some?
一個ずつなら
don't
あげても
wreck
いいよ
your chicken. I can give you one each. With her usual ditziness, Mayuri puts the chicken inside the microwave. Daru explains what everything on the computer monitor means. Doesn't look that different from using DOS. I enter 120 pound on the keyboard and strike the enter key. The phone wave, named subject to change, starts up. The juicy chicken number one starts spinning backwards on the turntable. Kurisu stares hard at the phone wave, named subject to change, as if to not let any anomaly, no matter how slight, escape her notice.
これで放電現象が起きた時の条件は再現したはずだな
So we've reproduced the conditions that existed when the discharge phenomenon occurred, right?
どうだったっけ
How was it again?
そこに突っ立っている助手
You there, assistant? Oh. What, me?
他に誰がいるのだ
Who else?
いつから私はあんたの助手
When
に
did
な
I
った
become your assistant?
いいから俺のメールアドに何かメールを送れ
Just send something to my phone. If we reproduce the conditions correctly, then if she sends something to my phone while it's connected to the phone wave, named subject to change, it should arrive with a timestamp from the past, not the present. It would have been because it would have been received in the past, but wouldn't that alter the past? Because then past Rintaro would have gotten it. But we can't go back to the past because that would be another worldline divergence. Pretty sure that's how it works. I think I got. But my assistant Kurisu just scowls.
私あんたのアドレス
I
知
don't
らな
even
い
know
の
your email
使え
address.
ない助手だな
What a useless assistant.
勝手に助手にすんなと言っと
Don't
ろう
call
が
me your assistant.
誰お前の携帯からメールを
Send an email from your phone.
なんて
Sure, but what?
適当でいい
Anything.
クリスティーナは変態これで送れ
Send Christina as a perf.
変態禁止って言っただ
Thought
ろ
we agreed to stop saying that.
じゃあ間を取ってオカリンは
Let's
変態
compromise.
で
And go with Okurin's a perf.
この裏切り者め
You traitor.
橋田さんグッジョブ
Good job, Ashida-san. Kurisu grins and gives Daru a thumbs up. I really don't like this.
まゆし
Oh
の
no!
バナナが
Mayoshi's bananas! It sounds like Mayuri. Does it say Mayushi or Mayuri? It doesn't matter. Has found the results of our latest
ゲル
experiment.
バナになって
They
るよ
became gelbanas.
実験に使わせて
We
もらった
experimented on
こ
them,
れまゆ
but
し
they
の
were
なのに
Mayushis.
メール送信するぜ
Want me to send the mail now?
マユシーさんお金は後
You'll
で
be
払うよ
reimbursed later.
そこの法務員さんが
That is.
なぜ俺なのだ
Why me?
もうどうしていつもまゆしの食べ物で実験する
Why do you
の
always have to experiment on Mayushi's food?
もしかしてこの唐揚げも
Don't tell me you're experimenting on the chicken
そういう
too.
ことだ
We are.
はい送信するよ
Okay, sending it now.
送信
Sending
ポチッとな
Sending. Click. Mayuri slips past me and steps up to the active phone wave named subject to change. Before anyone can react, she grabs the handle.
おい待て開けるなマユリ
Wait! Don't open that! Oh
お
no.
よ
Huh? But it's too late. Oh! Blue white light fills the room, crackling angrily like the heart of a storm. Oh my god.
放電
Oh,
してる
I thought it was happening to her. An electrical discharge. Oh no! A violent sparking sound. Oh, I thought she actually disappeared. I grab Mayuri and pull her away from the phone wave name subject to change.
なんかやばくね
Are we gonna die? Should I be doing something? I should be doing something like this. I can't. I can't get anything from the cell phone. How? That's it. That might have been the transition point. A thin cloud of smoke fills the room. It's so clear. It smells like something's burning. My eyes are numb from all the flashing light. I try blinking several times to regain my sight. I can hear Kurisu and Daru coughing.
全員
Everyone okay?
なんとか
Somehow.
2秒どころかもっと長い時間放電してな
That
か
was
った
definitely more than 2 seconds. Mayuri squeezes my upper arm with her slender fingers.
おかえり。
What just
何
happened?
が起きたのかな。
My vision gradually returns. Mayuri looks
大丈
perplexed.
夫かやけど
Are
と
you
かしてない
okay?
か
No burns or anything?
ど
I
こ
wonder if he
も
knows
痛く
something
ない
else.
から
Like he has some
平
other
気だと思う
lost
け
memories or
ど。
something about with Mayuri or something. So that's why he's overprotective of her. That would make sense. Like I feel like there's gonna be stuff that there's like context of what he said about certain characters that might make more sense again retroactively as we learn. Because I feel like this is moves forward the story, but we're actually gonna be like, if that makes sense. We're actually it's hard to explain. You're creating context to the past setup of the story. Your act 2 is like more often. Oh, whatever. We'll just move forward. Doesn't hurt anyone. Okay. Looks like covering Mayuri was the right choice. I may be an insane mad scientist, but I still risk life and limb for the safety of my comrades. I gently let Mayuri out of my embrace. Whew. Well, that was something. I wiped the sweat off my brow.
ちょっと
Hey,
これ見て
look at this. Kurisu's voice is strained. With my vision finally restored, I take another look around the room. And what I see strikes me speechless. The large table in the center of the room is made of thick, solid wood. It can hold about 5 or 6 people without breaking. That's why we placed phone wave name subject to change and the X68000 on it. That table has been split in two, as if by a woodcutter's axe. The computer and other parts connected to the microwave are scattered across the floor. And the microwave itself has broken through the table. It's literally stuck in the floor.
なんぞこれどうなっていくら電子レンジでも床に穴を開けるほど重く
So
は
the
ないっし
satellite
ょ
was on the roof, and then something else happens, and maybe it didn't smash into the roof. It like broke through the roof. What the hell? Gravity. How did that? Yeah, it's a microwave, but it's not heavy enough to make a hole in the
放
floor.
電現象だけじゃこうはならないそれ
Okay.
以外の現象が
Okay. This can't be caused by electrical discharge. Some other phenomenon. I shake off my surprise. This is no time to be standing with my jaw agape. Hey, Kyoba. Seize the moment.
全て計算通り
Just as my calculations predicted. First, some maniacal laughter. Next, I try to take out my phone and do the usual, but unfortunately it's still plugged into the phone wave name subject to change. Outside, Goguru. I whisper the words. Words that have no meaning. Words I use simply because they sound cool. These words have meaning because they have no meaning. After years of repeated use, just speaking them is enough to calm my heart. Oh, it's a defense mechanism.
マユシの唐揚げがひどいことになってる
So,
件に
about
ついて
Mayushi's chicken. Huh? Mayushi stands up and looks inside the phone wave name subject to change. It's embedded in the floor, but she somehow manages to pry the door open.
黒焦げだ
Mayushi's chicken is all burnt black.
まゆしの
I pat
唐揚
Mayuri's
げ
shoulders to cheer her
ジュー
up.
シー唐揚げナンバーワンは
Juicy chicken.
偉大な実験の成功のため
Made a
尊い
noble
犠牲となったのだ
sacrifice for the progress of
冥
science.
福を祈ろうではないか
Let us pray for his happiness in the next life.
唐揚げのことはどうでもいい。今は
The
電
chicken
話レン
doesn't
ジに
matter.
何が起きたのか解析するのが先。
Right now, we need to determine what happened with the phone win.
どうでもいいなん
It
て
doesn't matter. That's so mean. Christina chan.
ちょっとそこのほ
はい
い、今日はどう
Kayoma.
してくれんのよ。
Oh,
あゆし
jeez.
さん
Do
が
something
私の名
about
前
this.
間違えて覚えてる。
Yushi-san's learned my name wrong. There's so many name things. True names, real names, wrong names. Code names. Jesus.
それより換気した方がいいよ
More importantly, we need ventilation.
うるさい黙れお前たち
Silence! All of you! I affix everyone with an overpowering stare. This shall be remembered as the moment that the greatest experiment of the century succeeded and brought humanity a step forward in a new direction. These guys have no right to ruin that with their foolish talk. My heart pounding, I detach my phone from the phone wave named subject to change. Luckily, it's completely unharmed. I open it. It still works. Does it though? Wait, were these two were these two here? Oh, that's right, because he sent it now. It would have gone. Okay, I bring up the list of received emails. New emails should come at the top. Oh, okay. However, my heart beats even faster. The topmost email isn't the one Daru sent before the discharge occurred. This impossible phenomenon is exactly what I was hoping for. I look back through my email history. And there, I find it. There's two of them though. Oh, that's right. Okarin's a per. Success. I don't know why, but it was a success. The timestamp proves it. I received this email on July 24th, 5 days ago. This is the same exact thing that happened to my... Oops, someone wrote us. A mail sent on the 29th arrived on the 24th. And just now, the truth was revealed to me in a flash of inspiration.
すべてがつながった一連の出来事が意味する唯一無二の答え
It all connects. There's a meaning behind this series of events, and only one true answer.
この電話レンジカッコ仮に隠された機能の真実
I've discovered the
それが
phone
見えた
waves named subject to change's true hidden function.
直感というより
This isn't
そう
intuition.
こ
That's
れは
right.
確信
This is conviction.
教えて。なんだ
Spit it out.
っていうの。
What do you think it is? I feel my lips twist into a grin. I meet Kurisu's glare head on.
まず最初に言っておこう大発明のほとんどは何かの研究中に起こる偶然の産物であ
Let me say one thing. The greatest inventions are
るセ
created
レ
by
ンディピティ
accident.
という
This we call serendipity.
脳書きはいい。
Get on with it. How dare she ruin my speech? Oh well, let's get on. Let's
メ
get
ー
to
ル
the
は
point.
過去へと送られた
The mail was sent to the past.
溶けかけた唐揚げは冷凍状態に戻った
Okay. The chicken returned to its frozen state.
房からちぎられたバナナは房へと戻っ
Plucked banana returned to the bunch.
まさか。
No way. Kurisu seems to get it now. As expected of my my genius assistant.
そのまさかだ
He's always kind of like put them under him, you know? Yes, way. This is the choice of Steins Gate.
この電話レンジ過去仮
The
は
phone wave named subject to change.
タイムマシンだ
Is a time machine. Bum bum bum. Boom, more achievement. The travel paradox. Ooh, chapter 2. How exciting.